Onivia, League of Legends highlights, powered by ArcaneBet.com. Bet live on esports.
Yet to find a victory on it domestically. It used to be his blind pick next to the Syndra in spring season. They'll just lock it in, and it is standard MVP. Almost the curveball here is how standard it is from
Double
MVP.
team has now picked up from MVP. One in the bot lane as Beyond is looking for this gang. SMLZ may have to burn one of his summoners. Depends if Beyond comes in here, which he does. Comes in with the knockup as well. Maha also comes
down.
back. And a lot of damage onto SLZ. That's going to be first blood. Huge damage from the Furious Bite. But Zirko not going to let this one slide.
Only going to be a phosphorus bomb and maybe one rocket.
He has been spotted by Beyond. I mean, definitely been spotted now. Places down the ultimate or the big damage from the rockets. Again, 5 going very deep on this one. Zirko wants to get a range, try and find him, but does get the kill onto Maha. Max looks to go down as well, and Icon with another kill. Zirko turns around, lands the cocoon through the minion wave, dodges the Prey Seeker.
They're gonna have to execute.
Zirko will have to execute now, but it could just be the simple triple kill now for Beyond. Has to walk into it. You know someone's gonna get it, and a triple kill to Beyond to start off the game. Thor
HP and statistics to turn around those fights, then things look really good for MVP.
Oh yeah, we have a bit of a wombo here from OMG, which if they fall too far behind, whereas they might here.
Oh, nice flash!
Mid-air in the flying dragon, he's put in place. Max doesn't even chime in there for the assist. The two-man squad, ADD and Beyond.
While to get there.
That's true, but Icon is split from the team here. OMG got this pincer move.
Beyond
again,
can keep
there's
leashing
another
it.
pincer coming in from ADD on the backside. Quickness used, locks him in place. Taking a lot of damage onto this tank already, but Fight will have to jump away from this one. Zirko goes down, and Icon trying to do the damage from the bottom side. Return kill onto Ian. Beyond, flash, knockup, coming onto SMLZ. He comes in with his own ultimate, but he quickly goes down. Meanwhile, Max training off into the side, and ADD, 1v1, not gonna happen. Icon puts him 6 feet under, and that will be 4 kills over to OMG.
And now the misread is on the side. Thinking they're not going to do this, but this is OMG. They certainly are.
It's like, oh, I have an inkling that maybe I should ward this one. Oh, I spotted this one for
Very
sure. Quickness
nice.
over the wall. And that will go over to Icon on that one. 5 makes it back alive. Oh, to his
To draw 3 people bot lane while they took down a turret. Ian solo. He can't handle Corki. There's 3 here now.
From MVP, and the 4-man makes that 4 with Maha chiming in with the Chains of Corruption. So that will be a kill down onto Icon. And it will go for this one.
They saw the recall. Xiang is here and in position. Elise is too. This is going to have to be a steal attempt. MVP trying to force it.
But everyone's here now from OMG, so regardless of who picks it up, and it will be MVP. Massive charm, 3-man knockup on top of that one as the Cataclysm comes down, and Ian is removed from the map. AD tries to retreat, has the goggles still running, but now he is dead meat. He is definitely crocodile meat on this one. Put him on the Barbie because he goes down. 3 more kills over to OMG, and the Baron needs to survive with this one. Beyond goes back to base, and Max...
Stop them ending the game. But no one told OMG they're going to try for it right now.
Of course they are. They're going to go right down the mid lane. MVP fans are definitely going to wince at this one because a lot of damage is going to go down. But Max, massive ultimate coming in. He may fall to Icon, but he dodges the last rocket. Everyone backing away, and that's 2 kills over to the Rex side, who's still going. We'll back away now, Ian and Maha coming in. Excuse me, Zirko managed to survive as he went up the rappel.
Teleport's pretty deep. It's coming from the Baron pit. Who will OMG surrender? Someone has to die.
Probably going to be Zirko on this one. Looks like OMG are going to go ahead and split up and search for clues, but Zirko may be caught in this one. It's going to be slow. ADD wants to try and catch up. The slice, but no dice just yet.
Nice smite, guys, from 300 HP.
Xiang still dead. No, shot through the heart. He goes down. 3 more kills over to M. How the mid lane will need to be addressed by
Icon
somebody.
just wants 2
ADD
autos.
and Beyond. Not the best at particularly defending his Icon in this one. Definitely feel that they won the rock, paper, scissors matchup. Beyond will have to back away. Flag drag doesn't quite connect. ADD tries to jump on top, gets the stun as well. Looking for the shockwave and takes out Icon where he stands in his 1 versus 3. Xiang trying to get to the rest of his team. He's got the Guardian Angel running. Maha locks him down. He goes down once and will probably come back and go down a final time as he does flag and drag over the wall. Beyond looks for the chase, but Xiang may have opened up enough distance.
Icon playing on the razor's edge, so unnecessary. Dies with both summoners up on Corki. Could have disrespect flashed at any moment, but disrespect is his middle name, and it costs him in this case. Is it just going to be time delay, or is it the Orianna piecing together better and better things onto Maha? So Icon predictably look to collapse on him. He's not in position, but the Baron is deleted.
But MVP has spotted this one. It's going to come down to a steal if they can get it. But again, 5 with a deny on Ian. And everybody on the opposite side of the wall, they just could come back into this game again are dwindling. Top lane is pushing in favor of OMG. And MVP do not look like they're mobilized to try and contest this. It's clear the call has been made. Go back to base. We're not going to contest this one. We'll fight them at the breach. We'll try and take them out. Need to play fast here.
MVP should have no opportunity for a multi-man shockwave. 4 flashes up. for the side of OMG. Both carries have a QSS. Should be no lockup potential. They want to end the game here. All 3 minion waves will be crashing with the Baron buff in just a few seconds.
Double supers running down every single lane. Just wait for OMG. You do not need to go too hard. Just chip away if you can, but don't open yourself up. Maha turns around, places down Chain of Corruption. In comes Xiang as well. Places down right on top of the ADC, and in comes the quickness. He cannot move right now with the knockup. Xiang turns around, takes down one, moves on to the second, and SMLD is unleashed. One goes down, 2, 3, looking for the fourth as well. Icon chimes in, and that's the clean ace over to OMG. They take down the Nexus choice, they take down MVP, and down goes the Nexus. 1-0, OMG.
OMG have done it. They did some really smart moves in the early game, but you started to wonder as the game went on and they made a couple of unforced errors. Could this be a famous turnaround by MVP? The answer in the end, an emphatic no. Icon doing some great work on the Corki, then some head scratches, but largely was one of the big benefactors there. And MVP through the gambit that I really didn't expect. I was waiting for the cheese. I wasn't expecting super standard, let's play some normal League of Legends. Not sure that the side of OMG was either, but after an early mistake with the turret dive, they largely make the right move. They were able to divide up the map, and MVP waited for them to opt into a 5v5 fight that in the end never really came.
But OMG definitely gave MVP way more opportunities than they should have done in this game. It was almost like they just delivered multiple silver platters to them, and MVP were happy to eat up every single time they was given to them. And we were 40 minutes into that game when it should have been 20.
But to follow your analogy, MVP was starving. They were getting the platters, but they were already starving, so they kind of gorged themselves on small victories, but they could never actually adjust their diet, become healthy, because they were...